Imagine pointing a crossbow at a young girl who looks no older than 16. Now imagine realizing that this girl has been standing on this highway since your great-grandparents were born. This is the cliffhanger we left you with. The expedition has found Amy, Harper Bellafonte. To the team, Peter, Alicia, and McKelshey is an impossibility. In their world, you are either a human or you are a viral. Humans age and die. Virals burn in the sunlight and drink blood. Amy does neither. She stands in the full glare of the desert sun, unburned. But she has the stillness of a predator. She doesn't speak. She doesn't flinch at the weapons pointed at her. Alicia Donadio, the warrior, wants to shoot. She knows that anything that lives outside the walls is dangerous. She thinks this is a trap, a new kind of monster. But Peter Jackson hesitates. He looks into Amy's eyes and sees something else. He sees sadness. He sees history. He lowers his weapon. She's not a monster, he says. And with that decision, the fate of the human race shifts. Welcome to Episode 5, The Girl Who Lived Forever. Today, we are going to dissect the biology of the Daywalker. We are going to explain how a 6-year-old girl survived the apocalypse, why she hasn't aged, and why the monsters seem to be afraid of her. Put your weapons down. It's time to learn the truth. The team takes her in, but they watch her like a hawk. Michael Fisher, the scientist of the group, tries to understand what she is. He discovers a microchip implanted in the back of her neck. It's old tech, government tech. It confirms she isn't just a random survivor. She is Subject 13. But here is the twist. The first 12 subjects, the ones who destroyed the world, were injected with a crude, aggressive version of the virus. It rewrote their DNA violently, turning them into monsters. Amy was different. She was injected with a refined version, the perfect version. The virus didn't consume her. It bonded with her. It gave her the immortality of the viral's rapid healing, stopped aging, enhanced senses, but it left her humanity intact. She is what the scientists at Project NOAH were trying to create all along, the bridge between human and monster. The team calls her a Daywalker. She can walk in the sun, though she prefers the shade. She doesn't need to drink blood. But the most terrifying thing is what happens at night, when the sun goes down and the virals come out to hunt. They don't attack the camp. They circle it. They screech. But they don't cross the line. Why? Because Amy is there. To the virals, she isn't prey. She is royalty. Or perhaps she is a warning. Amy doesn't speak. Not with her mouth. She hasn't spoken a word in 100 years. But that doesn't mean she is silent. As Peter Jackson spends more time with her, he starts to hear things. Not sounds, but feelings. Images flashing in his mind. A man in a suit. A cage. A stuffed rabbit. A massive explosion. He realizes that Amy is communicating with him telepathically. This is the second gift of the virus. The 12, the original monsters, use this power to control their armies. They use it to instill fear. Amy uses it to share memory. She shows Peter who she was. She shows him Brad Wolgast, the FBI agent who saved her. She shows him the cabin in the mountains where they lived before he died. She shows him the loneliness of walking the earth for a century, watching civilizations rise and fall, always alone, always young. Peter realizes that she isn't just a biological weapon. She is a lonely girl who misses her father figure, and she has chosen Peter to be her new protector. This bond between Peter and Amy is the emotional core of the series. It's the reason she came out of the wasteland. She didn't come for the colony, she came for him. But there is a dark side to her connection. If Amy can talk to Peter, she can also hear them. The 12, the original monsters, are still out there. They are the kings of this new world. And they know Amy is awake. Specifically, she hears Babcock. Babcock is one of the 12 who controls the territory they are driving through. He knows where they are. He hates Amy. To him, she is an abomination. A thief who stole the gift of immortality, but refused the hunger. The expedition realizes that their road trip has just become a hunt. They aren't just driving to Colorado anymore. They are being chased. Amy reveals through her images that the signal they are following, the one Michael Fisher picked up, is not just a distress call. It's a set of keys. It leads to the place where it all began, the place where the virus was made. Amy believes that if they can get there, they can find a way to kill the 12. She isn't just a survivor. She is the weapon that can end the war. The pieces are finally coming together. We have the soldiers, Peter and Alicia. We have the scientist, Michael. And now, we have the key, Amy. The mystery of the girl from nowhere is solved. She is the last hope of humanity. But knowing the truth makes the journey even more dangerous. Now, the virals aren't just hunting for food. They are hunting to stop her. The 12 are waking up. They are sending their armies to intercept the convoy. In the next episode, the road trip turns into a war zone. We are heading into episode 6, the Battle of the Haven. The expedition is about to run into a trap set by a human settlement that isn't quite what it seems. Trust no one, especially not the smiling faces you meet in the wasteland. Make sure you are subscribed. The real war begins now. And tell me in the comments if you could have Amy's immortality live forever. Never age. He'll instantly, but you had to be alone for 100 years. Would you take the deal? I'll see you in episode 6.